What is going on? What is going on? What are these updates that you need to know about? We're going to talk about it today. If you all are joining us, Lisa Karen here, excited to see you this morning. You're going to want to tune into this, ladies. You're going to want your lady friends in business to tune into this because there has been some recent algorithm updates happening on the Facebook, all right? And we are going to give you the scoop on what we know this far to help you, all right? We want to help you. And I'm going to go ahead and add Tash, and we will get and say hello as you're hopping on. Hello, Christina. Hello, Nancy. Has been some recent updates. Why am I hearing myself? On the Facebook. Is your phone on?
Updates, yeah. Yes.
Tash's scream. It's a panic!
No, it's not a panic. But
it's
these
never
are important.
A panic, ladies. It's never a panic.
Exactly. But these are very important updates, and we really need to be aware of them because many of us may have noticed that our video viewing may have dropped some.
Have you noticed this, by the way? Have any of you noticed a little dip in your video views or engagement happening?
I don't know why I can't. Yeah, have any of you noticed? Just curious. There we go. I see people now. Have you noticed some drops in your videos? Because there's a reason behind it if you have, and especially if you are using specific call to actions. And so this is what the update is, okay?
Well, let's talk about engagement baiting first.
Let's talk about that. Do y'all know what that is? Do you know what engagement baiting is, ladies?
Let us know if you know what that is, because this is something that came into play last year and something we've talked about. And that's where you don't want to use specific words in the text of your post. Specifically words like share my post, comment below, like my thing, tag some friends, all of those types of things where you're fishing for people to do things.
Yeah,
right?
That's called engagement baiting, where a lot of us use some of those things for call to actions. Now in video, up until recently, you could do those things, but now it's changed because now they're actually monitoring. They're listening now. So that could be a really big reason why you may have been seeing a drop in your engagement. Yeah, in your videos. That's a big reason. So it's super important now that we become better communicators.
And this will take some practice on our part as well, because we've used some of these words like, go ahead and share our videos, ladies.
We don't, like you can't say, we can't say that anymore. You cannot
say that word in your videos. You cannot tell people to do that thing.
You can no longer tell them to do that thing.
You could say, be a good friend and let them know about this.
Yeah, or tell your team about this. Let them know about this information. But good morning, ladies hopping on. Oh, Elaine and Courtney and Carmel and Carrie, y'all. Good seeing you, Debbie, Kelly. Ladies, it's just going to take right, Nancy? Wow. It is a big change. So
wow.
Wow is right. Wow is right. So even call to asking people to comment specific things. I mean, we don't know what all of that is going to entail, but our call to actions are going to have to be a little bit more creative.
Because the email said something like direct call to response, right? What this means, ladies, though, is, and it's kind of the same idea when we didn't want to do these things on our posts, is they want authentic conversations and comments and communications, right?
Yep.
So saying things like this video or comment this word below. So comment, like, tag,
Stop saying
share.
that word. Stop saying
Ah!
that word.
Well, we got to say it. We
You
got to
said
say it.
stop saying those words.
But more
Ah,
specifically, they're gonna pick it up when you say that word, and all of a sudden you get 45 comments of that one word or that one number, right? It appears robotic, right? It appears like, why is everybody saying that's not very authentic when we have 50 people commenting one word, one number, one thing, right?
right, right. And Ginger, we don't know at this point what what words they're listening to and looking for. Are they looking for robot? We do know this that there has been we know that acting robotically, period, anything that happens in like of one of the same thing over and over and over again, we know that that is always a red flag. So we just got to, start being a little bit more creative with our conversations with people and, create meaningful engagement. I mean, that's really what it boils down to, right?
And I will say, I've seen lots of people try to be tricky, like trickery, and
Mm-hmm.
they will do that S word and they will do the S space, H space. They're going to pick up on that stuff, ladies. No gimmicks here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's follow the rules. They do not want it. We got to play by their rules. This is their platform. And it's okay. This isn't a panic because we're smart ladies. We're boss beauties. We're doing it differently. And we know how to have a conversation and communicate because that's what it's all about, building relationships. And, you just have to invite people into your videos to communicate to, like, what are your thoughts on this, by the way? I'd be curious what you're thinking, your initial thoughts when you hear
yeah,
this. Or what
yeah.
are you thinking, how could I be creative with this? How could I
Mm-hmm.
use this to my advantage? Because it's not a thing to panic about and worry about and like, oh my God, what am I going to do? No,
It's
we'll get
change.
through this.
And to be honest with you, as we've been talking about change over the past month, it's going to continue. We're going to continue to see changes as we continue to go through the end of the month. Facebook has their big conference. We always know big changes come at that point. So we just have to be ready and willing to go with the flow. We have to be willing and ready to embrace change. And it's good and it's healthy for us. This is going to challenge us as marketers on how to become better relationship builders and how to become better people persons. people,
People.
because that's really where the power lies. The power lies within those relationships and within building those relationships. So we want to, embrace this change. Yes, it's kind of like, what? I've been, what? I can't do this anymore. Yeah, we can't. We gotta roll with it. And we've also heard some other things. We've seen some other people getting into some problems with some Bitly links as well.
Do you guys use Bitly links? I've heard of videos getting shut down because a lot of people will use Bitly links and they track how many people click their links, right? So they'll use it in their videos and in their posts. Different marketers use this and they're finding their stuff is crashing and they don't want anything to do with these Bitly links. So if you use them, don't use them.
We don't know what's going on with that there either. So, in reality, we've been saying this for a long time. Facebook does not want us sharing information that's going to take people out of the platform. So when we're creating our own custom links, if that's taking them out of the platform, they don't like that. So we all have to just start to become more creative. We need to learn how to build relationships more and have those private conversations in Messenger. That's what's really going to help us grow our businesses as we move forward. And that's why embracing stories and becoming an excellent storyteller is really what's super important as we move forward. So, when it comes down to it all, it's the foundational things are not changing. You still need to bring value, right? You still need to be building those relationships, right? And you still need to create that organic engagement. So we need to be engaging with the people who are with us.
And you'll see us do this too, ladies, as we invite you into the conversation. Like I asked you to share your thoughts, what you think about this. Because when Facebook sees a bunch of just numbers like a 1, a 2, and we've done these in the past, and occasionally that I might still use one just spur of the moment, but they want real comments. Like Carmel just said, messenger is key. She's sharing her thought. That's an authentic comment. It's more than a number or like a one word, right? And they see those repetitive patterns. They know you're fishing for engagement. They know you're asking for it, right?
What a great way to put it. Fishing for engagement. And that's really, yeah, yeah. And that's really what it boils down to it. And it boils down to it. That's what it really boils down to. It really is. It's fishing for that engagement. And they really want us to create that, organic, meaningful engagement.
I was watching a video yesterday, and this girl was doing this airbrush makeup machine thing. It was kind of cool, so I was checking it out. But in her post, she had giveaway, go here, enter here, all the rules, go to this website, you can buy it here. And Facebook crashed her video, and she came back on after and said, Facebook crashed my video, not sure what's going on. She did it again with the same thing, and the video is gone. Like, not happening.
Not going to happen. They're not going to let you do it. And so we just got to be really careful. And yeah, you're right, Debbie. It is a game changer. It really is a game changer. But, we got to be positive here, right? We got to that's why sticking with us, Boss Beauties, is so important, because we have your back. And ladies, we're going to, trust me, if you're in the academy, we are not going to steer you wrong. We're going to help you to grow with all of this and grow with the changes. And if you're not in the academy, you're going to want to get in there the next time our doors open, for sure. Or get on our wait list. That's really super important, because you never know when we'll open briefly here and there. So anyway, ladies, it's just changes are here, changes are coming, and we've got to not panic. We don't need to go out there and start telling people, oh my gosh, stop doing this. We don't need to do that. We don't need to spread the fear. That's one thing that we do not want to do. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, in all reality, nothing's really changed, because we knew this was not okay in post. And we knew we did it in videos and it didn't penalize us, so we kind of went around it. And now they're saying, now we can track that. So what goes for post, what we said a year ago, this stands, period. We don't want it happening. So it's not like it's this new thing. It's just now they can detect it in other ways. And probably on your pictures too, ladies. So if you're trying to be sneaky and put it on your picture, they can read pictures too. So they just don't want it happening, period.
Right.
They want that authentic, genuine. And you know what, ladies? It's really, there's people who ruin things for people. And a lot of this stems from some of the shady stuff that went on, like some of the quizzes or like these sensational headlines where you click it and then it takes you somewhere else, like a bait and switch type post.
Bait and switch, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And people would get fed up with that crap, and they leave Facebook. They don't want to deal with all the garbage and and then it affects everybody. It just goes with anything in life. Somebody hurts themselves in an airplane because they did this thing. Well, now it's the rule. Nobody can do it because one person got hurt, and now it's a thing. It's like with anything, right? Some people did some things, and now it's the rule. We all can't do it.
And it's just the way that it is. So, we roll with it, and we learn new ways of engaging with people. We don't know what words are, you're going to have to test it out. And the way to know whether what you're saying or doing is demoting your video is by just pay attention to your views. Just pay attention to your numbers, and that's really what's going to help you to know. If you normally have a consistent number and you see that it starts dropping now, you're going to know that it has a lot to do with probably some of the baiting that you've got going on, some of the fishing that you got going on in your videos. So,
but I will say, you're not going to know when they're not going to get like a warning, like, ooh, you said that word, so now they're just going to start showing your stuff to less people. They're just going to start limiting your reach. So you're not necessarily going to know for sure.
Exactly. So we shall see. Only time will tell. But this is exciting. I'm excited. I mean, now it's like my brain has to go to work, and I have to figure out now how to just, grow and expand those brain cells, right? That's a good thing. That is a good thing, right? I mean,
Debbie
when,
says, I never mastered the baiting anyway. You're good then. You're good.
all right, ladies. Well,
Carmel
hopefully,
says groups too. I would take this across anywhere on
yeah,
Facebook.
I would too.
Pages, profiles, groups, all the things. Just, it's the rule.
It's the rule. It's what they want. We got to give them what they want. It's their baby. This is their baby. This is their business. So, I agree with Lisa. I wouldn't do it in groups either. So,
And if there's people out there telling you little tricks like what we just shared, some of them, like just put it in your graphic or space it out or don't.
yeah,
No gimmicks, no tricks.
just be real. Be real and authentic and genuine. Just be transparent. Don't try to trick people into things. That's just going to get you into trouble.
And
So,
at the bottom line, if your stuff is good, people want to pass it to a friend.
yeah,
Right? It's
exactly.
like
Yeah.
when you come across something awesome, you're like, oh my God, I want my friends to see this. I want my friends to know this. Right? That's what us ladies do, especially. Oh my God, I got this great shirt. I got it here. And oh my God.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do, right? So, and that's what they want. They want it to be that genuine, like I genuinely want to, and nobody had to tell me to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And Beth, as far as business pages, yeah, business pages are, yeah, yeah. That's why there's a lot of talk out there about big brands that are kind of worried about this because a lot of big brands actually rely on people sharing out there. And I can't believe I just said that word. Don't do it. I'm just saying.
This is going to take some practice. And I don't think it's not that you can't say it in a conversation. You know what I mean? Like we're just having that word. It's a word, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's a word. Yeah,
it's more when how they're going to pick
people
up
react.
how you're using
Yeah,
it, how people react. And there's more to it that we don't really know beneath the
yeah,
surface here.
yeah.
So I don't think it needs to be complete.
Yes.
Ah!
But Beth, yes, yes, business pages too. And also, that's why I said that's why there's a lot of big brands out there, like big brands who are, there's talk about this out there. You just Google it, you'll see. And don't you just love Google? Don't you just love Google? Google, you can find almost anything, right? You can find out anything on Google. I love Google. But also about polls, we just saw a question about polls. Um, if Facebook is still
It's a
giving
feature.
us, it's a feature that they're giving us. I mean, if it's there, obviously they want you to use it. Otherwise, they wouldn't have it there. So I think polls at this point are still cool. Still cool. I think they're still thumbs up. So I think they're still okay. If they didn't want you to have them, they would take them away. So we just got to follow the rules. We just got to go do what they want and we'll be good. We'll be good to go.
You got this, ladies. You got this.
You got this, ladies. Yes. So,
All right.
all
Well,
right.
guess what? It's Thursday. That means we'll see you on Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern. If you are new to our page, hopefully you're new to our page. Let us know if you're new to our page, but go on up, give us a like. We're here every Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern. We're going to keep you up to date, all the things. So we'll see you back Monday. Mwah!
Yeah. Bye. Bye. Love you, ladies.